Welcome to this course on pneumatic grinders safety from Cleco Production Tools. Cleco Production Tools is a global leader in power tool solutions. Our expertise is a culmination of 120 plus years of delivering assembly, material removal, drilling and riveting power tools and systems. We supply pneumatic grinders under both the Cleco and the Cleco.co brands. Pneumatic grinders are portable handheld tools powered by compressed air. The motor drives a rotating spindle on which a grinding wheel or other abrasive device is mounted. When applicable, the grinder is equipped with a guard. This course is one of a series of safety training presentations for our products and is specific to pneumatic grinder safety. It is recommended that you have viewed the general safety review before reviewing this course. We will cover all aspects of grinder safety, including the types of grinders available, proper installation and use, including the abrasives employed, while ensuring that both the tools and abrasives are properly maintained to sustain safety in the workplace. Safety begins with selecting the right tool for the application. Pneumatic grinders come in several different types and configurations. Precision grinders, also commonly known as pencil and die grinders, are used for light material removal work. They use mounted burrs and do not require guarding. Cleco Production Tools supplies these under the Cleco.co brand name, and .co is a name synonymous with precision grinding. Pencil grinders come in inline and right angle configuration. Our inline pencil grinders can be fitted with collet guards that protect the hand against the rotating output, allowing a lower hand position and more precise control. The right angle version too has a compact head height to keep the hand closer to the grinding tip, again allowing more precise control. Die grinders also come in inline and right angle configurations with the options of front or rear exhaust to suit the specific grinding application. Inline die grinders also come in extended lengths to allow a safer option for hard to reach areas. Rough grinding tools are available under the Cleco brand. These grinders are for higher material removal rates, and by their nature have more things to consider from a safety perspective, as they typically cause sparks to fly. Safety begins with the selection of the best tool for the application, and Cleco has many options to choose from. Right angle and vertical grinders come in different sizes, from 4-inch up to 9-inch wheel diameter. It is important to match the application demands to the grinder and abrasive wheel size. Cleco Production Tools supplies general safety instructions for pneumatic grinders in document GS-2007. Much of the content included in this course is taken from these instructions, which are available in multiple languages. Each tool will be supplied with a product manual that will either include or reference additional general safety instructions for the safe installation, use and maintenance of the tool. Manuals can also be found on our website at clecotools.com. These manuals form the starting point for the safe installation, use and maintenance, and should be part of the manufacturer's safety procedures and training. The manual will cover the specific personal protective equipment, or PPE, that should be worn when operating the tool. This will be eye and ear protection, as well as gloves and protective clothing. This should be part of the wider manufacturing safety review. Independent of the tool, one important safety consideration is the air hose used to supply the tools. These hoses are typically pulled around the work area and can become subject to damage over time. The air hose should be inspected before each use and replaced if there are any signs of damage, fraying, or deterioration. A burst hose can be a significant safety hazard. The operator should also be aware of the hose position when operating a tool, as this can become a tripping hazard. Connect the tool to an airline with clean, dry air and a maximum pressure of 90 psi. Adjust the airline lubrication to a minimum to reduce possible contamination of the environment by the exhaust air. Only qualified and trained personnel should install, adjust, or use this equipment. The work area must be clean, uncluttered, thoroughly ventilated, and well illuminated. Please make sure the work environment is free of any flammable or combustible elements that sparks from the grinding process could ignite. Check the tool speed before mounting a wheel, after any repairs, whenever the tool is issued for use, or every 24 hours. The RPM of the grinder must be checked with a calibrated tachometer to make certain its actual speed does not exceed its rated speed. Precision grinders remove light amounts of material and typically do not produce the sparks associated with rough grinding. In use, you should ensure the appropriate abrasive for the material is securely held in the tool collet. As material is being removed, safety glasses or a face shield should be worn along with good fitting gloves. Depending on the amount of material removed, it is wise to wear additional protective clothing, such as overalls, to prevent debris from becoming lodged in your normal clothing. If the material is large, heavy enough, securing the workpiece is not required. It can be supported by the opposite hand. The work area should be kept clean and uncluttered. There are many types of abrasives, including straight, cone, plug, depressed center, and mounted. The abrasive may be for material removal or cut off. Ensure the correct abrasive is used for the application and the proper recommended spindle, flanges, and guards are present on the tool to suit the abrasive being used. All grinding wheels should be closely inspected before installation and use. Do not use a worn down abrasive on a smaller diameter grinder. Consult the safety procedures of the grinding wheel manufacturer. Include blotters when required. Carefully determine if there is a maximum speed marked on the abrasive. If so, this speed must be greater than the rated speed of the tool. Failure to comply with this instruction could result in a serious injury or death. Also, check the abrasive for an expiration date and do not use if this has been exceeded. In certain specific situations, it is admissible to grind without a guard. These situations are detailed in GS-2007 and covered here. These conditions are primarily related to the type of abrasive being used, so again, also refer to the specific manufacturer's instructions. Rough grinders have more safety concerns than precision grinders, and all safety rules and recommendations should be followed. The correct abrasive for the material, operation, and grinder size must be used. A full face shield should be used, and can also be supplemented with safety glasses for double protection. Ear protection should be worn, along with full protective clothing against the sparks produced. When sparks are produced, the guard should be rotated to stop the sparks from hitting the operator. It should be observed where the sparks are going to ensure that there are no hazards being created from the sparks. It is important that the operator is in a comfortable, balanced position and maintains both hands on the grinder. The grinding motion should be smooth to avoid kickback, and the grinder should not slow down or labour under the grinding load. The workpiece should be securely held by clamps or a vise when grinding. Always disconnect the tool from the air supply before performing any adjustments, repairs, or installation of an abrasive device. Immediately shut off the tool in the case of unusual sound or vibration. Turn off the air supply, relieve the air pressure, and disconnect the tool from the air hose. Have a qualified person check the tool and repair before placing back in service. If repairs are necessary, use only Cleco production tools, manufactured replacement parts. A daily and weekly checklist will ensure that safety is considered regularly and consciously in the manufacturing environment. Follow these steps to put safety first, and always refer to the tool service manual for more specific information regarding the tool models being used. In this course, we have covered the main safety concerns associated with pneumatic grinders. As a warning, here are a list of 14 potential causes of injury associated with pneumatic grinding. You can also search the internet for images related to grinding to see how important following the safety requirements and recommendations are. Thank you for taking the time to review this safety video focused on pneumatic grinding tools from Cleco Production Tools. We will leave you with the following takeaways concerning the safe installation, use and maintenance of pneumatic grinders. Please review these and ensure you always put safety first.